microbeerreviews.com. I am happy to be back in our normal area with our banner back there, microbeerreviews.com. We're going to do a beer review today of the Stella Artois. This is a Belgium lager. Comes in a green glass. Always has this kind of white foil on the top of it. It says imported. It says imported, and then it says 1366. Yeah, you heard me correctly. There's history of this beer back to 1366. I mean, I think that's pretty amazing. Anyway, it does also talk about, on the back it says, over 1,600 years of brewing expertise. I just said 1,600. I meant 600 years, excuse me, of brewing expertise. This beer is on draft in a lot of places. You can get it in bottles, grocery stores. It's kind of the macro mass-produced Belgian lager. It's all over the place. Comes in a 12-pack that looks like this. And on here it even says 600 years of Belgian brewing expertise. On the top of this, which I think is really cool, it's upside down. It talks about chill it. The opening of it talks about the tilt of the glass, and then it goes in through basically how to pour it, and then it's pretty neat. Goes through the whole process here. When you go into most upscale bars, they also have these glasses, these kind of tulip Stella glasses that they recommend you pour Stella in for its aroma, flavor, etc. I always use my Sam Adams glass. If you're watching my beer reviews, I always use it. The top of it is a kind of a gold label, Stella Artois at the top, kind of white. Cool looking. I like how it's all white. When you pour this beer, you will see that it's fairly light in color, but it always has a fairly decent white, fairly thin head to it. It always pours like that. It's real consistent that way. One of the things I like about it. You immediately smell it. It kind of has that Belgium-y, yeasty smell to it. At least that's what I call it. A lot of carbonation, very filtered, very clear. It's a kind of a real light aroma, but also a somewhat sweet aroma as well. It's 5.3% alcohol, and like I said earlier, believe it or not, this is brought into the U.S. By Anheuser-Busch. So I didn't know that until several months ago, but it'll even say here imported by Brands Alliance, which is in St. Louis. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to mention is that this is 11.2%, or excuse me, 11.2 ounces. Sorry about that. This is not a 12-ounce glass. Pour, bottle, whatever. So I did not know that, actually, until I bought one of these several weeks ago. But anyway, so the beer itself, when you drink it, it's got what I call that traditional European type Belgium flavor. It does taste like a lager. If you want to parallel it to anything, you can parallel it to Heineken. It has a very similar flavor to it. This beer is a little bit sweeter. I think it's very smooth to drink. I really enjoy this beer. Like I said, if it's on draft, or you'll see it at weddings a lot. You'll see it at kind of like what I call work functions. Anywhere where there's 6 beers to choose from on the bar on the side. Stella's there a lot of time as their import, maybe with Amstel Light. It's got a nice flavor to it. I like the white frothy head. It stays around for a while. It's not anything that has this outstanding, unique flavor to it. But like I said, it's got that classic European lager taste, good head, middle of the road alcohol content, and a whole lot of history to it. So, I mean, I drink it on occasion. It's not anything I go out in search of all the time. But in the hot summer months, I think it's perfect, perfect import beer to try. Comes in cans now too, and that's about it. Our rating scale we do from 1 to 5. I give it at least a 3.5. I mean, it's there's a lot of lagers I would like better. It's not bad at all. It's definitely worth trying on occasion. I actually got, the reason I got this 12-pack, which I normally wouldn't buy a 12-pack of this, I got it on sale at the grocery store for $11. Normally, I think it's $17. I mean, that's a steal. So, if you can find an $11 12-pack on sale at the grocery store of Stella, you just got yourself a heck of a bargain. So, let us know what you think. I know there's a ton of Stella drinkers out there. Let us know what you think about it. Give us some comments and some feedback on our YouTube channel. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Feel free to follow us. And I'll leave you with this note. I had a college roommate who used to always drink Stella. And this is a long time ago. I'm older than I look. And he used to always buy Stella because he said by the end of the night, he always had a girlfriend with him. And he would go, and her name is Stella. So, there's my college story of Stella. It wasn't me. It was a college roommate. But I always think of him hugging his bottles of Stella and always having a girlfriend at the end of the night. Thanks for watching. See you again real soon. Cheers.